All right, fellas, welcome back to the channel. Going over UFC Fight Night Kape versus Brandon Royval that just took place this past weekend. And I got the finishers up on the screen. The rest of the card was pretty boring. There was a lot of lay and praise, so we got the finishes up here on the screen. I am so heartbroken. My boy Morgan Charriere, we can just start right away with that because that was a ridiculous head kick knockout. You never saw it coming. I mean, he did get a finger up, I guess, but it's just not going to stop that full leg. I mean, landed clean on the chin, just put him down, man. One shot. Not a good look for Charriere, but I still love you. Morgan, I still love you, and we'll be back. We'll be back. This is live by the sword, die by the sword, man. And he just died by the sword, so, we're looking to bounce back after this. But Costa with a big win, big knockout, obviously. Get him a ranked guy next. He's looking good. Obviously, big 2025 for him. 4 fights, 4 wins. Get him a step up in comp, man. Morgan Charriere, obviously, he's a fun fighter, fun prelim fighter, but we need to be looking at higher skill guys for Costa here. This is out of order, but we're just going to move on. I don't know why I did it in this order, but Kevin Vallejos absolutely destroys Giga Chikadze with a spinning elbow and then goes to the ground, hits him with some quick elbows again, and just puts him away. Round 1 went to Giga, I'd guess. It was good kickboxing, but a little back and forth. No one was really opening up, and then Vallejos gets him against the cage, gets a spinning elbow, and just does his thing. Absolutely worked him, got a nice finish, and like I said, another step up for Vallejos. Absolutely went in there and proved himself against a very experienced and very skilled guy. So we'll save Kape to the end there, but Steven Asplin also showed out. Big knockout, Sean Charriere. I guess it was TKO. Sharaf's chin is crazy. That was a whole lot of damage done in that fight, man. Steven Asplin won, hit one of the little nip pumps. This guy, he proved himself, man. I don't know too much about the Sean Charriere guy, but this was a bloody war. It was a good heavyweight fight. Who knows? This is up there for fight of the year. It was a great fight. I think that Asplin was able to kind of walk him down for the most part, but every once in a while, Charriere would throw back big shots, kind of back him up and just hesitate him a little bit. Then he would be able to get in there and walk him down. Eventually, he just did. The ref seen enough, and they stopped the fight. But if you go back and look, Dana White's Instagram story, man, you can see the damage on Sean Charriere. Asplin is a heavy hitter, bro. He was just facing a granite chin tonight. Charriere, surprised a lot of people. I don't know how far he's going to go in the UFC. I don't know how far Asplin's going to go in the UFC, but it was good to see Asplin get a win, prove himself against, another level of comp besides Contender Series, and I'm excited to see what he can do, man. We'll see. We'll see what happens with Concrete, man. I'm excited, but another fighter I am excited for is Yaroslav Amosov. I didn't know too much about this guy. Apparently, he was the best outside of the UFC at welterweight. He was Bellator champ. I don't know how he was not really on my radar. Like I said, I am a casual, so that's probably why. But this dude went in there and made quick work of Neil Magny. Anaconda choke. Did not look like too much effort at all, to be honest with you. And not a lot of people can do that to Neil Magny on the ground. So Yaroslav Amosov coming in here and proving himself against UFC comp, especially against Neil Magny. I mean, he's the fraud checker of that division. So Amosov makes quick work of him, and he'll be looking up for another shot up, and we'll see what he can do. I'm excited to see that too. I'm excited to see the full range of his skills and what he can do against UFC level competition. So Amosov sub, we're having fun. Now we get to the main event, and Kape did get it done. Big boob June, the guy went in there and just he did his thing. Unfortunately, I mean, you could say it was an early stoppage or whatever, but he landed a big knockout punch on Brandon Royval. I would like to see Herb Dean give him a chance to recover. Brandon Royval's been in a ton of wars. Obviously, his last fight was crazy. Got knocked down multiple times and stood up multiple times. And to see it kind of finish like that is, not the best, but I think Kape was probably going to finish him anyway. As much as I hate to admit it, he's a good fighter, man. And he makes quick work of a lot of these guys. He goes in there and does his thing. And I don't know if we're gonna look for him against Josh Van quite yet. Obviously, I don't know. He's good enough too, and I think he probably. I have faith in Josh Van. Josh Van would win that fight, but man, there's other people ahead of him, And I think we're going to get one more. I don't know how active he wants to stay. He didn't take a ton of damage, but I think give him one more good one more definitive, contender, and we're looking for a title shot for him. Unfortunately, as much as I hate to admit it, got to pop this guy for steroids or something, bro. Those things are thangin'. We need to not allow this. But honestly, good fight from No Cop. Decent card all around. Not, the greatest way to end it was 6 weeks on the line, but we're going to be busy anyway. There's a lot of news going around the UFC, a lot of fight announcements. So we'll cover some of those. I'm going to do some quick videos on it, but just wanted to go through this card. I did shit on my picks, man. I pooped the bed on my picks, everything. But, that's the way she goes sometimes. So that's why you're supposed to fade me. And, just keep watching. And, I'll get one of these cards. I'll make some money off one of them. It'll happen someday. Trust. All right. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. And subscribe, comment, let me know. I'll see you.